don't jinx it. Whoa. Huh? Okay. I did not expect that. First try of blindfolded power of time skip in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It is a skip that skips the child to adult sequence without meeting all the required dungeons. So really cool to have in speedruns. And it is possible blindfolded, which is really cool. And that's it. And just like this, you can go to Adult Link without needing any of the first 3 dungeons. Is this good? Oh my god! Why am I so clutch? What the fuck? No, dude, why? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is unbelievable, dude. How but he's also not buying power cables. But I have to say,
Only 10 minutes till 8 hours mark.
let's go. This is so much easier. I'm walking so far already. There's no way it takes that long to reach the corner, dude. I 100% walk into a fucking fence, I swear. Besides just read. At this point, this is fast. I just read.
Shake. Didn't I tap, maybe? Didn't tap with that.
Yo. What's up? What's up? Everyone, hello, hello. So, today we have something crazy going on. We have the probably first, very likely first, Blindfolded versus Drum 16-star race. Yeah, we have CZR here with the drums. We're gonna jump into Discord all together in just a second. Westalk with a commentary today. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a friendly, nice little 16-star race. Yeah, what's up, Nico, Gibzy, Anno, Florian, Supervenia, Dungeon Frost, Onsen, Toxic Rogue, EODtex, Juggler Danny, Wiggler Buddy, Supervenia, hello, hello, Mulp, Erko. The drums will be more considered. I'm getting my butt whooped, man. That's guaranteed. Also Cookie Queen and Pickles, what's up? And Trahe. Welcome, welcome. Aimino, what's up? So yeah, my PB is 22 minutes. My average runtime is around 30 minutes for 16-star. Whereas the average runtime of CZR is probably more like a 22-minute, which is my PB. I do believe CZR has a sub 20. But yeah, we're gonna just do some fun little race. Maybe I'll get a little head start or something, we'll see. Probably we can also adjust it like dynamically during the run and see what's going on. But yeah, another note, I haven't ran 16-star in like forever. I have like a 16-star. The last time I ran 16-star was like months ago, dude. So I am surely gonna be fine. Yeah. But I'm just here for the fun and the lulz, so I hope you too.
I was wondering you trying to get the 0-star run completed if you were gonna have any time to practice 16.
Aha, wait, can you hear me? Wes? Hello, hello. Anyways, wait.
I can hear you, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
And
Wait, how can you hear me? I'm like muted. Aha. Yeah, that's strange.
You're sharing your video stream.
And that has my audio. Okay. So, but wait, my people can hear you too. Can you say hi? Oh yeah, they can. Okay, perfect. Then we are set up already. Yeah, we had quite the troubles with all the setup here.
I've hacked into Bubzia's computer.
Yeah. I thought like we are only on Discord and I'm muted there, so I was very surprised that you can suddenly hear me. But yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah, Wes is gonna do some fire commentary today. No, I'm not gonna play drums. No, leave me alone with drums, man. But yeah, I was, as you said, I was on 0-star. Still am on the 0-star grind, so there's no time for other categories right now. It's too addicting to grind SPAJs. It would be fun if I get the drum set and CZR gets the blindfold, and then we just blind race like that. 16-star blindfolded with drums versus visual 70-star. I guess there's lots of crazy categories that you can do. Didn't mean to pop. No, it's totally fine. Like, if you want, we can hang out already until CTR is ready. Where's low? Volume is low here. Okay. Yeah, we'll adjust in just a second when we are all three in the call and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. No matter what happens today, probably my loss, but it's gonna be fun. Hey Cosma, also thanks for the like. Okay. So from my side, I would honestly be ready.
All right. Hello.
Okay.
Is Wes on the line?
Yes,
Mamma mia!
we're all here.
Hey,
No.
Wes.
Wes slept in. He's a bum.
Oh no. I need to fix my Bubzia cam. Oh, there you go. That looks better. Hello, Wes. How are you doing?
I am a little tired. My apologies for being a little delayed.
That's all right.
No worries, really. We're also just about to... We had lots of technical troubles to set up everything, so...
Yeah, it worked out though. So yeah.
Yeah, like... So yeah, this is CZR with the drums. I'm the blindfolded guy. And we're gonna do some fun little race today. Okay, a few questions I already heard. What are we gonna do about potential head start and stuff? Because people think I will get my ass whooped by you.
Wait, sorry, the TTS on my stream went off. What did you ask?
What are we gonna do about a potential head start for myself? Because people think that you're gonna beat me really hard.
I mean, it's only fair if I get a head start. What do you mean? I'm kidding. Yeah, I think a head start is absolutely fair. And not looking at PVs, right? Looking at maybe average times, I think that's more accurate. So I'm okay with either a minute or 2 minute head start on the first go. I'll let, I don't know, maybe Wes can choose. Wes.
Well, see. Well,
So yeah, so my average 16 start time is between like 25 and 30 minutes. It's very dependent, because if you make a single mistake like in MIPS, you lose like 1 or 2 minutes straight. So it's very fluctuating.
Yeah.
It can be very good or very bad.
Right.
Sheeny, thank you for the sub.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ben.
I agree. So maybe like 3 minutes? I would say an average run for me, it's around 23 minutes, maybe.
I was wondering if maybe whenever you get into Womp's Fortress, Bubzia, maybe that's when ZR would go. That'd be about 3 minutes, give or take, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that could be okay. We can also like do the first round like however we see fit, and then if it's too much or not enough, we can still adjust. Also, like I mean, we don't have like turny settings here.
Right. Well, let's go with what Wes's suggestion. Let's do Womps.
Okay.
Once you enter Womps, I'll start.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll go from there. If it's too unfair, then we'll switch it.
Yeah. Sounds
cool with
good.
that.
Sounds good. All right,
All
then. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Also.
Yeah, me too.
We kind of discussed that I will probably, at least for the first round, I will have my own headphones. I will still be able to talk, but I will not hear the commentary as per usual, because I need to count and stuff. I could potentially be with you guys in the call, but it would be very confusing for me. So I will leave the talking to you guys.
Sounds good. And Wes, you know me, if I'm like super concentrated, I'm more farming than talking, so. But of course, you're more than free to ask questions or try to distract me if needed.
I was gonna say, like, did you like since we have done commentary together for pace and whatnot, I imagine this is easier for you. But since this is a race and there's probably a little bit of a different mentality, do you still want me to like talk over you, or should I deafen myself for you as well?
No. Definitely talk. Keep the conversation going. And I had asked Bubzia maybe after one of the races for us to talk about like the differences between doing regular runs and our challenge runs, just so the viewers who usually watch me get a sense of like how blindfolded is, and vice versa as well. So I think that would be fun.
It's an educational stream.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
So sounds all good to me.
Yep.
Just tell me if you're ready to go, then I switch my headphones and I'm good.
All right. I guess you'll just be deafened throughout the race.
Yeah,
Bubzia.
I have like separate headphones, so you can talk. I will not hear you. It's
Okay.
fine.
Cool.
And oh yeah, one more thing. If the race finishes and for some reason I get super stuck, and
Oh.
I will like I will feel it out. If I'm like really stuck, then I will just take the blindfold off and like we can continue. Otherwise,
You're
probably
assuming you're the one that's not going to finish the race. How do we know you're not going to finish the race on a world record pace and CCR is just absolutely stuck?
Yeah, who knows? Who
Might
knows?
happen.
Who knows? But yeah, otherwise, I would just like kindly ask you to wait until I finish because
All right.
I
Fair,
will not
fair.
be yeah, I cannot give you a sign or so, or you cannot tell me when I lost already or won also. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna switch. Thank you very much, Wes, again for joining us, and
Yes.
let's have a nice, fun race.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it. All right. I guess. Oh shoot! Am I providing the countdown?
You can still hear me, I guess, but I'm assuming I should just start the run and count down, and then you will join since I'm going first anyway. So 3,
Yep.
2, 1, let's go.
Good luck. Have fun.
It's me, Mario.
Hey, my timer didn't start.
Okie dokie.
Yes. All right. I hope he deafened on his end.
Please come to the castle.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
That's why.
I can't tell just because I've got the video feeds popped up. So, or maybe he just switched to different mic, different output or something.
Yeah, I think so. So he won't be hearing us. Just a game. But we're good. It's just us two now.
Oh gosh.
How do you think the race is gonna go? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know if this is fair because now it's just the two of us. But if you want my honest opinion, I can understand Bubzia's concern about getting his butt kicked because he's been practicing trying to become the first ever 0-star blindfolded runner. So he has not practiced 16 in a while. And I imagine you're still focused on 16, especially with GDQ coming up. Anybody, of course, in the stream must know CZR has got a run accepted in a GDQ. Which, have you been practicing for that at all? How's that been going? As Bubzia, by the way, providing commentary, gets a beautiful Lakitu skip and is now in Bop on Battlefield.
Very clean start from Bubzia. Yeah, I've been practicing mostly just consistency for the live event. Something I did in pace as well. It's just not necessarily going for the hardest strat that I can possibly go for, but definitely having a consistent, 22 to 24 minute time. That's what I'm going for. Good job, Bubzia. Great start.
I can't believe he can pull off a bomb clip with a blindfold on. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah. All right, so I guess that's gonna be my cue. One season Womps.
Yes. Which, are you going to restart your game or are you going to select the file?
I'm gonna restart. I'll do a proper reset.
Alright, well, the door is opening. So it's going to be, looks like it's going to be roughly a 2.5 minute start. Go.
All right, let's do it.
2.5 minute head start. Let's see how this one plays out. Which, oh yeah, I don't know if sorry, if you answered the question, sorry, I just wasn't paying attention, but have you been practicing for GDQ so far?
Yes, I have been practicing. Mostly just consistency on the main strats, like Lakitu, Bomb Clip, CLS. Overall, the run is pretty safe at this point. I've just done it so many times that worst case scenario, I'll get like something closer to 30 minutes maybe. But things have to really go wrong for that to happen.
But of course, they're not gonna go wrong because you are God of the drums.
Hey. All right, let's see. Let's go!
Everybody hitting Lakitu skip, absolutely magnificent. As Bubzia is setting up for typical sock folder setup right now, as we're getting a little bit of a glitch in the stream. Oh, not even doing the kick off of the wall, just straight up walking down. And he's got cannonless.
Bubzia with a great start.
4 minutes into the race here. If you're just joining us, welcome on in, folks. We have got Bubzia versus CCR Drums in Blindfolded versus Speed Drumming. We are joined live in the booth here with CZR.
Hello, hello.
And Bubzia, of course, needs absolute quiet so he could focus on audio cues as he gets a beautiful Into the Wild Blue, as CCR also got Bomb Clip as well. Oh, and I'm loving the Mario socks this morning, dude.
Hey. These are the socks I wore at Pace. So, wanted to do a good little call.
You weren't shoeless at Pace, though, were you?
For the performance, I was, yeah.
Oh, I was not paying attention to the feet.
Yeah, that was your mistake. Oh, come on, texture.
Ooh. Bubzia somehow able to get the top of the Fortress Star. I thought he was about to walk off the edge, but the man is still got the skills as CCR gets the texture set up. I wonder, have you ever successfully completed an Owless with the drum set?
Yes. It's doable.
Would it be worth it to try it out once, or do you think this is a good enough of a handicap as Bubzia is now getting out of Womps?
Oh my gosh. I'll try once. For fun. For funsies. Oh, he's out of Womps. Okay, okay.
Perhaps the thought of getting out of Womps is just, that is too scary for CCR as he saves and quits! Oh my goodness!
That's what I get for... Oh, I don't know what I did. Thought about going for Owless? Maybe not this time.
You know, yeah, that's the equivalent of going for an Owless, honestly. Alright, as Bubzia is now going for the Penguin Star, grabbing the tree and diving into the slope. Very consistent strat for grabbing the Penguin there. The one day that I learned Blindfolded, I know that strat pretty well. Shoutouts to HendyMan and Bubzia for both being great educators in the ways of the Blindfolded. As Bubzia, looking like he's running away from it, but he's just now getting himself set up on the texture. CCR absolutely pummels his booty into the back of the Womp King.
Yeah, that save and quit was unfortunate, but it happens when I forget that things are toggled. I don't have an input display open right now, so I just have to memorize what's being inputted at the moment.
Oh, do you look at an input display when you're normally doing runs?
Yes, it helps. Oh my god.
Oh. Nicely done as Bubzia gets his wall kicks and ZR. And the ground pound is now one away from getting out of Womps. This is turning out to be a pretty close race so far here, folks. Bubzia is now making his way over to Dark World as he's trying to flex right now and get some style points. Oh, Bubzia might actually be lost right now inside the room because of that unintentional side flip, so this is a chance for CZR to catch up.
Oh, dude, grab me. Oh, he's out. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go ham on commentary. Should I just be doing play-by-play like a football player, like a football announcer would?
Yeah, try it. Go for it.
All right, Bubzia has now dove into the deep dark world as ZCR now escapes Womp's fortress with all 5 stars required for the 16-star run. He now gently caresses that doorknob on his way out into the lobby of the castle as Bubzia rubs up against some railing and has taken a death. He has fallen down while getting onto a crystal. Very unfortunate move there from Bubzia as CCR probably looking over to see what was going on. He seemed to walk out the door.
I love it.
That crystal being a pain in the tuchus here for Bubzia as he's now been shocked by the amp as CCR returns the baby penguin to its mama. No penguin deaths here, unfortunately, for anybody that are not fans of Tuxie.
Is that his name?
What?
Tuxie is his name.
Tuxie is the penguin's name, yes.
No way. I had no clue.
This is an educational stream, ladies and gentlemen. You are coming here to learn the ways of the drumming, here to learn the ways of the blindfolded, and here to learn the names of babies.
Baby penguins.
All right, Bubzia is now into his fight against Bowser as he does his technique where he gets bumped by him, walks through him while invincible, and now does a little zigzag routine around Bowser to glitch grab the tail. And is now getting his way out of the fight as CCR with some beautiful wall kicks now finds his way out of Cool Mountain as he decides he needs to take a look around his surroundings, trying to understand, possibly get into the mind of his competitor, why he was lost in that room. And clearly we can see why. The wallpaper is just out of this world.
Can't deny it. No.
Oh, CCR is electing not to go for Dark World Reds here, really trying to play it nice and safe. The power of eyesight here on the drums. He gets some nice clean movement, is able to take some riskier long jumps here across the Dark World as Bubzia is now setting himself up for the triple jump dive onto the dune.
Here we go!
Can we get a drum roll, please?
Oh, God. We're gonna get another drum roll.
The anticipation is killing us here as the green screen is hilariously coming into effect right now. When you have your green color on the power wheel, it fades into the background as CCR is really getting a head full of Bowser booty right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
I
my
could take a death.
goodness!
Bowser 1 killed me. What is
Probably the rarest death in the history of Mario 64, a death in Dark World of Bowser. Commentator's now wondering if he has got to STFU.
The pressure's getting to me. That's what it is. Oh, we dropped the drumstick.
Oh my goodness. Does the speed drummer have a spare drumstick?
We're good, we're good.
All right, Bubzia is now going into locked camera mode as he's going for triple jump left side. Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautimus. Beautimus. Oh my gosh, I just did it again! No, dude.
Oh.
It's definitely morning where I'm at. Jeez.
The saving and the quitting.
That's too incredible.
Wait a minute, I'm curious. Hey, Bubzia's stream, can you hear both of us right now? I know Bubzia is muted, but can we be heard over there? Oh, hello there. Yep, the chat has responded.
Hey, what's up, chat?
Bubzia thought of everything. Alright, so now as CCR has made his way into the basement after another wonderful save and quit, Bubzia now finds his way into Lethal Lava Land with 13 stars. Bubzia, of course, choosing to go into Lethal Lava Land because once you collect 15 stars, it is much easier to set up for the MIP scrap, a strategy that I believe CCR still uses. You're LLL late as well, right?
What do you mean? Like after HMC?
Yeah, you grab your 15th star in Lethal Lava Land.
No, I do not.
You did used to do that, though.
Yes. Back in the day.
Commentator's brain is still turning on. Can't remember what is what anymore. Oh, as Bubzia is going for the very rare no LBLJ Volcano Star. Oh, as he slips and takes another burn. But fortunately, because he was into the volcano, he's now going to spawn in there once he gets back in the stage. As CCR is now backflipping for some swag style points here in Lethal Lava Land. I think if everybody can hear for commentary, then there we go. The man knows how to tap it, that's for sure. I wish I could hear the electrifying drums coming out of that drum set right now, but all I hear is some nice tapping of some rubber pads.
Beautiful.
Which, if this is shameless self-promotion, I do, I guess not shameless self-promotion, but shameless promotion of the competitor. Folks, if you'd like to hear both sides of the race, you can also go follow our boy at CCR_drums. Alright, as Bubzia is now setting himself up for the MIPS clip here, normalizing his movement to get directly into the corner of the door, and he's through.
Good stuff. Yes. I know that was one of the things he was worried about for the race. So I gotta get schmoving.
So I think we just even heard an audible yes from Bubzia here inside the booth. The man may be blindfolded, but he is... Never mind, I don't have a segue for this whatsoever.
At least he's not playing on drums. No, I'm kidding. Almost saved it quick, and dude. Getting too distracted. I'm watching Bubzia's stream too, actually. I'm just
yes. The problem of eyesight, folks. Even when you are trying to focus in on the drums, how can you resist such beautiful magic coming from Bubzia's side right now as he gets the back of the submarine? No normalized movement needed with the switch. Bubzia is truly the GOAT.
Nice.
Right, and CCR has now collected his 15th and final star before the spawning of Mips the Rabbit as Bubzia is now finding his way into Fire C. He did say that if you screw up in Mips, you may lose a minute or two. So I wonder if Fire C might be one of those predicaments as well, with having to deal with all these cycles. Alright, CCR gets the diving grab here for the Mips. Bubzia sliding underneath the platform there. This part absolutely amazes me. He has timed out his Fire C perfectly for a lava boost to get onto the top of this elevator to where he listens to the audio and knows exactly when to backflip, and now he's on the top level. Oh my goodness. It is stuff like this that makes me afraid to run this game blindfolded, as CCR is now trying to get Mips the Rabbit through the door. He gets it right in the corner, grabs it, and is through. Oh, that's right. CCR grabbed the star. That means... Oh, okay.
Shit.
There is no such thing as a commentator's curse. It is all a lie. There was not going to be any Mips kiff going on here today, folks.
Nothing happened. No. Don't look at chat right now.
All right. Bubzia is now an entire Fire C and some change here ahead of CCR. We will have to see how the BLJs are going to play out. He needs to get a good consistent setup, whereas CCR, watching him BLJ constantly, he can just rock it on the drum kits and just seemingly find his way through the door. Also, I love that your green color on Mario's health bar just absolutely fades in with the background.
I didn't even know that was happening until you. That's awesome.
All right, TCR is now collecting his 17th star in this 16-star race. Bubzia gets instant BLJ through the 50-star door.
Bubzia, dude, what the? Okay.
Oh my goodness. The man may not have even needed a handicap. All right, centering himself here on the staircase. Let's see if he gets the same amount of luck. Near instant BLJs again.
Bubzia, dude.
CCR is simply awestruck right now. He is trying to watch the run, but he realizes the more he watches Bubzia, the closer his opponent is to finishing.
Dude, why? This one has had it all.
Oh, Bubzia is running away with this race right now, folks.
Come on.
No, another death from CCR there in the Fire C. Oh, and by the way, the green health thing, that's just on my end because I was watching you guys through OBS, so I must have a green screen thing set up. For the fans, Bubzia tries to go for the triple jump wall kick strat. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do this one for the fans. For the fans! Alright, he's now finding his way into the final Bowser. Now, believe it or not, CCR could still catch up here. It all depends on how accurate Bubzia is going to be on his third and final throw. For his first two, he is going to rely on walking directly up to the bomb and having Bowser come chasing right after him. It also may come down to the RNG as to whether or not Bowser will run directly up to Mario. Right now, he has got more hops in him than an IPA beer.
Hey, oh no, welcome in.
Right, that is the first throw completed for Bubzia as he now retreats to the second bomb. CCR is now fighting Bowser himself in the Fire C. In some ways, you can say this is kind of a synced race as both of them are in Bowser. Bubzia has now got the second Bowser bomb after just a second run, as there's another missed throw from CCR. All right, now Bubzia's just got to hit this third and final throw. Can he cap off this race with a 23-minute time? And he does!
Oh my Bubzia, what the heck?
Bubzia, the man who thought he was going to get his butt kicked, absolutely destroyed the cheeks of CCR over here.
What?
That is a 23-22 from Bubzia. Incredible.
What the heck, Bubzia, dude?
What?
Dude, what?
This is an
1
amazing
minute off of
time.
world record.
Dude, what the heck?
Oh my god, without these weird deaths in CCM and stuff, this would have been really good. Whoa.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. I mean, I didn't even get to BOJs.
Whoa. Crazy.
No, I mean, I had a lot of mistakes, and I saved and quit twice and shit. And I'm over here
Okay.
watching you get every single right on the.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I told you earlier, like, I haven't played 16 star in like months at this point. So,
That's wild. That's why all that 0-star practice. Dude,
Yeah,
is
man.
paying off.
GG,
The
man.
muscle memory is
Yo.
true with Bubzia right now.
Big GGs, man.
Big GGs. Well deserved first round. Wes, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. If you want, honestly, if you want, we can tune down the Womps thingy that we did.
Yeah, that was pretty even.
Even if now I mean, this is I can't believe I got such a time. Honestly, this is
Dude, I
absolutely
know.
sick. What was the previous world record in 16 star? Wasn't it something around 23 something by nobody? Like, I think this is very close.
Bubzia
I
mentioned.
thought your world
best-
record was a 22.
Yeah. I mean the previous one before that.
Oh,
before
before
I-
you came in and popped?
Yeah.
Was Boris 23-15 or something?
Yeah, something like that. 2347 sounds. Wow. Okay.
What's the record? Oh yeah, 23-47 is Boris. So
Well-
you just had a casual second place run in a race.
Yeah. No, but yeah,
Casual.
big GGs, man.
Hey, Wes, can you check my stream and if it's dropping frames on Twitch?
It was doing that before the race, so it might still be doing that.
Okay, I might have to reset my stream, guys, real quick.
Okay.
I mean, Discord can stay.
It had some on Discord some bitrate issues a second ago, but now it's good looking clean again for me.
I haven't streamed in a while, so you know, stuff like this can always happen.
Yeah. It's normal. Ooh. Man,
Dude,
as soon as I got through MIPS, I was like, okay, at least I will finish this run.
Yeah,
MIPS is
yeah.
always just such a roadblock, dude.
That worked out.
CCR, if you want, we could try for the second race to deafen, and I'll just be alone here in the booth.
Maybe because I was getting distracted, but I was also
Yeah.
getting distracted by Bubzia's incredible gameplay. So
Too many
GG.
distractions.
No, man. Yeah, do as you are comfortable.
yeah,
I couldn't hear anything, so for me it was okay.
So that was about a 2-minute and 25-second handicap by the time you got into Womp's Fortress. So
Okay. 2
what
minutes.
should the something tells me that the moment we lower the handicap, it's gonna be one of those instances where this is gonna be a really close race. Hopefully, it doesn't require a retime.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'll leave it up to you, Bubzia.
If
but
you want, we can
definitely-
just do without. Like, people seem to want to do without, and it's also the best for viewers, I guess.
Got it. All right. All right, I should be back up. My chat. Hello. Welcome back.
Hi there.
What? Let me set up the file too.
It's me, Mario.
Let's see. I'm checking the stream. I'll be listening for myself, unless.
Now it seems to be fine. Yep, I lowered the
Alright.
bit rate. So
Cool.
should help out. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Just a reminder before race 2 starts, if there's anybody in CCR's chat that does not follow the Blindfolded Goat, please go to @Bubzia right now. And if there's anybody in Bubzia's chat that does not follow the Drum Goat, please go follow CCR Drums.
Absolutely. Can give a shout out quickly.
I mean, somebody might as well. I don't know if anybody eats goat meat, but we got 2 goats right here in a race, so I don't know, but might as well get the cheese ready.
And also, everyone here, check out Westdog for sure, for providing this
Yes.
awesome commentary that I am sure you
Legend.
did a great job.
I am not a goat, I am a dog, but I do appreciate the shout out.
Woof woof.
Alright. I guess we'll be doing race number 2 with no head start. It will be a direct head-to-head. Since that is the case, you guys mind if I do a countdown?
I do not mind.
Do not mind either, no. I'll just
Alright.
switch during the intro and stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
All right, let's do it. Good luck.
Good luck, good luck.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Alright, the moment Bubzia puts on the blindfold, I will assume he's switched over audio and has switched and is and can no longer hear us here in the Discord. CCR, are you going to be deafening yourself, or are you going to try to listen to commentary again?
I'll deafen myself this time.
Alright, so it looks like it's just me alone in the booth. CCR is out of the gate right now, trying to go for Lakitu skip. Unfortunately, not able to get across the bridge as Bubzia this go-around did not get the setup, so he's also talking to the Lakitu on the corner of the bridge. So it looks like we've now gone into sepia tone here for CCR. We are taking a blast from the past. We're now looking into what speedrunning looked like in the year 1925. Never mind, maybe 1935, as we're seeing some hints of color coming through. Perhaps this is the Wizard of Drums taking place right now before our very eyes. Oh, wait, that's not... Wait, is that CCR or is that Bubzia with the coloring? I can't tell who's got the coloring issues going on right now. Maybe this is just their Discord. Okay, yeah, that is CCR. We've got the Wizard of Oz going through. His Bubzia, unfortunately, not being able to get a big enough of a grab on the bomb. So now he has to set up with the classic blindfolded setup, which involves going into the corner of this cage here, going into locked camera. And I don't know if you guys can hear it on Bubzia's stream, but if you're waiting for the audio cue for just after the chain jump comes into attack, so that way you can run over to the pole, jump up, and get some nice ground pounding action going on. As CCR now way ahead of his competition here inside of the Womp's Fortress, as we've got a blackout.
Oh no! My feed went away for a bit. Okay. No worries, no worries.
Alright, CCR has got the feed taken care of. Perhaps drumming just a little too hard. We might need to do some investigating to see if this is a splice run. Speed Drummer might even be trying to make a mistake or two to see if we'll be able to look past this, but I see past you. Don't let our friendship affect my judgment here inside the booth, CCR. We will be not be afraid to investigate if necessary. All right, Bubzia now makes his way into Womp's Fortress, 1 star behind. This was a commentator's biggest fear, as the moment the handicap goes away, you come to realize that it's exactly when you're going to need it. I wonder if Bubzia will be able to catch up now that CCR has warmed up here for the day, and Blindfolded has significantly less consistency than a drum run. Let's see how this one is going to play out. As CCR is going for texture setup and gets it this go around, Bubzia is going to pound his booty into the Womp.
Love that. Ah, come on, dude.
The feed is going
I don't know
in
why
and
my
out.
feed keeps cutting off, but it's cutting off for everyone, I think.
Yeah, no, the splicing is definitely a joke. I mean, I'm not seriously expecting that CZR is splicing, especially in Womp's Fortress. That would be absolute madness. Bubzia unfortunately not able to get the cannonless setup right now, so he's going for Into the Wild Blue as a backup. Nicely done there from Bubzia, as commentators trying to look past the pixelated black and white feed here. We are going in and out of Oz here on the CZR drum video set. He's now 2 stars ahead after grabbing the top of the fortress. Bubzia now, I imagine, going to be setting up for Candleless once again.
Got too excited there. The puppy. Baruda. Irubaruari, barubu.
Right, and CCR gets a nice, perfect drop into the cage for the Owl Star. I'm trying to even think of what the proper name of that star is called. Beautiful thing about speedruns, we don't even have time to read the texts or the names of the stars themselves. Alright, Bubzia now having to set up for Cannonless again. Commentator may have missed Bubzia missing Cannonless earlier on, so it looks like he might be going for the 3rd time. So he gets a nice punch that, according to the texture, yeah, that was just a little too far to the right, unfortunately. You take a look very closely, you almost want Mario's fist to be lined up with a very specific line in the wall there. So Mario's fist being just to the right of that line lets you know he's unfortunately not going to make it. I'm wondering if there is some consistency issues with him not doing the full sock folder setup that involves kicking off of the wall. As unfortunately, falling down, he now has to take a death inside of Womp's Fortress to reset himself as CCR returns Tuxie back to the mother. I hope my microphone is not amplified in Discord. Commentator may have just passed some gas in the booth. Newer setup is theoretically more consistent, eh, Nico? Guess we'll have to ask Bubzia about that. This one looks like it might work. There we go. As CCR gets some beautiful wall kicks and is now making his way out of the cool, cool mountain. Oh wow, you guys can hear everything over on the Bubzia end. I had to deafen myself so I could listen into the stream for a second. You've got Bubzia's live game feed and you've got CCR on his drum pads right now. Ooh. CCR was a little bit questionable of the long jump that he just did, but fortunately he was able to survive. Alright, his commentator just lost focus in order to pay attention to the stream, not paying attention to the race whatsoever. Bubzia just finally got his 6th and final star out of Womp's Fortress, so he's got a big mountain to climb here to catch up to CCR, as this time around he connects immediately on the first throw here at Bowser in the Dark World. And speaking of dark worlds, the world has become a very dark place as we're now back into black and white here on the CCR video feed. Oh my gosh, the background's in color, but Mario's in black and white. I'm tripping. Oh, as Bubzia may have lost where he's going. He has, unfortunately. He's walking in and out of Bob-omb Battlefield. Oh, the frustration right now is absolutely out of this world as Bubzia finally gets over the railing and is now making his way into Cool Mountain as CCR now makes his way into the Shifting Sand land. I'm wondering if CCR might be able to get the Klepto Star here first as he gets the Fly Guy set up. Commentator selfishly just wants to see a 6 to 9 star count. If you know, you know. 6 to 9, let's go.
Here we go.
Nice returning of the Penguin there from Bubzia as CCR is now going for the pyramid setup and connects. Commentator realizing he is watching on the Twitch live feed and not the Discord feed, so that way he can actually stay up to the second of what's going on here. Should probably start paying attention more to the live feed, the triple live feed I've got going on right now here inside of the booth. Bubzia gets some nice wall kick. CCRs now navigating through the lethal lava land, taking the long jump onto the, I don't know the term I'm looking for, maybe oscillating platform when it goes up and down out of the lava. Oh, as he takes a little bit of a booty spill in the lava. That's a second one, but fortunately that platform was there to catch him and collect the star. We don't want to be seeing any ideal reds taking place here in this race. Right, Bubzia getting a well-timed Z-press underneath the flame there. Did not notice that the first go-around. Shadow, IBL Reds, if you ever watched the Freshman 16, the tournament that Simply held, somebody embarrassingly died on LLL Reds. So anytime someone dies on that star, it's called IBL Reds. Shoutouts to BL.
Jeez, why am I...
Oh, CCR taking another save and quit, unfortunately, and in the basement, so needs that extra time to get all the way back down there, but fortunately Bubzia thought was a little bit sketched out from taking the boost off of the Goomba onto those seesaw platforms, but fortunately is in the pipe. Still got a long way to catch up here against CCR.
I came back for you, Toad.
So romantic. Hearing CCR saying "came back for you, Toad." I mean, it just it makes me think we're watching a rom-com right now. Bubzia is now making his way into the basement as CCR has got his 14th star with Rolling Rocks here in the Hazy Maze Cave. Right, CCRs is now going for the Cavern Star here. We'll need to ask him after the race if he has ever tried practicing box jump on the drum kit, but for right now, we'll be going for the nice consistent setup as Bubzia gets his one and only star here needed in Shifted Sandland atop of the pyramid. Alright, CCR unfortunately hugging the corner of the wall. They're allowing Mips to run away down to this dead-end hallway here, but he's got the visual cue down as Bubzia is now setting himself up in locked cam to get ready for these next couple of stars. Oh my goodness, actually insane. CCR did not pick up the star this time and does fortunately get through the door without losing any Mips. Still no Mips kiff taking place. Honestly crazy that Bubzia has learned how to do that with a triple jump wall kick. Oh, there's the drumming. The drumming is going so hard right now on CCR's side, the Discord mic can't possibly pick it up. So we've now shifted, as we're now taking a flashback back into the 1890s with this black and white feed. Ooh, CCR taking a little bit of a bonk as he just controls himself to prevent the death here in Fire Sea. Bubzia has now got his 13th star out of HMC and will now be heading into the lethal lava land to collect the final two before talking to Mips. All of the mishaps in Womp's Fortress unfortunately being the major difference maker between these two racers here in Game 2. For those of us just joining in, welcome into the Blindfolded versus Drum speed running race between Bubzia and CZR Drums. We are in Game 2 of Game 3 here in the best of 3. Bubzia casually got a second place blindfolded run in the first race with a 23-22 with the 2.5 minute handicap, give or take. So we decided to start this race head-to-head with no handicap whatsoever, and the difference is clearly showing here as CCR has taken a wide lead here, now getting ready to go fight Bowser 2. Let's see if his throws are going to be just as good as they were in the Dark World. Bubzia taking no spills here inside the volcano. Hard to believe, actually, if he did not take a silly death there in LLL, or I believe he even said CCM earlier, that could have been a 22-minute run. Absolutely insane. Now, Bubzia has said that if a screw-up happens in Mips, that's going to cost 1, maybe 2 minutes, and he is going to need every second possible, as we're now going to get a chance to see CZR here on the BLJs. We did not get a chance to glimpse this here in the first race. So, if the drum pat sounds are still coming out on the Bubzia feed, I hope you folks are ready for some double-pedaled BLJ action. Alright, Bubzia is 2, 3, 4. Grabbing the MIPS one more time. Pausing himself so he can normalize the movement, and he does get through the door as CZR did catch the stairs at the end. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough speed. He's going to need to probably take 5 more jumps. If he doesn't know, he doesn't know. If you don't get through the 50-star door by the time you jumped for the 10th time, you've lost your speed. But it looks like he had just enough to get through there at the very end. So as far as we're concerned, that's some near instant BLJs here. The BLJ magic is still alive here in the race. Listen to the double bass at work there, folks. Great BLJs up the stairs there for CZR as he's now in to Bowser in the sky in under 20 minutes.
Here we go!
I think CCR possibly trying to call out for Mario. Perhaps getting a little bit shaky here in Bowser in the sky. I would be too. This is a very dark place. Nice grabbing of the pole from both of our runners here. Bubzia is once again going to show off blindfolded cycle here for Fire C. The fact that he's able to do this so consistently absolutely baffles me. But what is not baffling, folks, is that CCR is now heading into Bowser in the Sky throws on what looks to be a 21-minute pace. He will be doing the exact same strat as Bubzia here for the first couple of throws. Gonna be waiting for Bowser to get up to the bomb, running up there. If he was trying to go for world record runs, he does do all 3 with the chopping drum roll technique, but this go around he knows he's got to lead, so he is just going to do the Bowser RNG. As Bubzia is now getting ready for his throw here in Fire Sea, just gonna grab that tail and push him up to the bomb. Nice little adjustment there from Bubzia. Wonder if he holds it. He must hold his stick in that direction to make sure he constantly gets there. CCR gets the third and final throw. That is a 3 for 3 here. That is about a 21-minute run here from CCR. It's looking like the 2.5-minute handicap might have actually been perfect here, as he's now going to finish the second race with a 21:03 from the looks of it. All right, so now Bubzia has made his way to upstairs.
Let's go.
I don't know if CCR is going to undeafen himself to contribute to us here in the booth.
Let's see.
Hello.
Hello?
GG's, dude. It looks like the 2.5-minute handicap might have actually been perfect because you just beat him by 2 minutes and 20 seconds compared to the last race.
Okay, so like when we're at our best, that's a good handicap. That was a good run. It's hard for me to hit 21 minutes. And I had a save and quit again, dude. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know if you've been paying attention at all, but it looks like, unfortunately, Bubzia has had quite a few spills in Womp's Fortress. Took, I think, 4 or 5 attempts to get cannonless. So basically, from the get-go, you were blazing ahead, and the fact you were able to consistently finish with that low 21-minute time really set the course for Game 3 here.
That Game 3 has me nervous. I'm not. It was such a good round 1 and round 2. from both of us. So we'll see what comes out in round 3. He's really close to the end though. So
Was it helpful not being distracted by commentary this go around?
it was. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I could actually like hear myself and my thoughts both before I couldn't. No, but I think the round 1 also made me realize I should probably try to concentrate if I'm competing against Bubzia, who's incredible. I mean, look at this. Look at
Double
this.
Goomba kill. Love it.
Yeah, amazing. So it's been a blast watching Bubzia play. It's incredible what blindfolded runners do. But hey, I took round 2. Let's go.
I also love your little heartfelt statement out there. Toad, I've come back for you.
I didn't want it to be sad.
Alright, Bubzia getting good Bowser RNG on the second go around. So now let's see if he's able to connect on the third and final throw. He said he'll take his blindfold off if he feels he's lost the race. I wonder if he's got a good idea for how much time there's been. Bubzia unfortunately not connecting on the third throws. So when you miss on the third throw, unfortunately in blindfolded, folks, there is no such thing as a good recovery. So you're just gonna have to take the death here for Bowser in the Sky and reset yourself.
Absolutely one of the things that makes blindfolded very difficult and very frustrating. I bet whenever these guys PB, it must feel great to like do the Bowser in one go, do MIPS in one go. We can see how easy it is to lose minutes doing blindfolded run.
I have been very much afraid of doing blindfolded run. I'm trying to learn every single category extension, and blindfold it's the one, along with 10x DDD skip that just is constantly pushing me away because of its difficulty.
Yeah, but blindfolded does sound like very
Oh, come
rough.
Unfortunately, wide right on the bomb this time, so Bubsy's gonna set himself up again. Hopefully, third time's the charm. So sorry, what were you saying about blindfolded there, CCR?
No, it's just very technical, obviously, and a whole different style of playing than other category extensions, I'm sure. What is the toughest part, would you say? This last Bowser 3? Is that what's stopping you?
I'd say all the Bowser stages, honestly, because I've done practice in all of the lobby stages. I've done practice in the Lethal Lava Land and in Shifted Sandland, but just I can still barely get through Dark World without taking multiple deaths. I haven't learned the cycle that Bubzia does in Fire Sea. And it looks like he's conceding. He's taking off the blindfold and is called for GG's. And then, of course, Bowser in the Sky is just absolutely menacing. Like, if it was just to grab 16 stars and call the run good, I would do it. But the fact you still got to go through Bowser while blindfolded, this is just horrible.
Yeah. It looks painful, I'm not gonna lie.
RNG being cooperative this go around here for Bubzia as he gets instant Bowser. Come on.
On.
He got it.
Nice. GG's, Bubzia. Let's go.
Woo, baby. I guess with the
Torrent. Thank you so much.
so with the timer being off on Bubsy's end, it looks like this was about a
Jeez.
28-minute run, give or take. But yes, what a difference!
Yeah,
What a
well.
difference!
Jeez.
GG's, Bubzia.
I see in the end screen, so I assume you had a better run.
Yes, I got a 21-27.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah.
That is a
Which
good
is-
time, dude.
Yeah, so we both had to like take turns getting
Yeah.
our like good ass run out there.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling going into round 3?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think I played too bad. I think it was mostly cannonless, which I have no idea why it fails still.
Yeah.
And Bowser, but that's yeah, it's normal.
Par for the course.
Yeah, it looked like on your setup you kept being just a little right of the texture on
Okay.
cannonless.
Okay. I should do because it's weird because I have two setups, one with 2 punches, one with 1 punch. And like sometimes one works, sometimes the other works. It's like completely random. But yeah.
So now that we've seen the difference here in game 2, do you guys want to go back to the 2.5 minute handicap where once Bubzia gets into Womp's Fortress, CCR, you start your section?
Don't know. How do you feel?
What if we do half of that? The
Maybe,
thing
yeah.
is, the chances of like one of your strats going wrong is higher, right? So I think we should still have a handicap just to mitigate that. But I don't know if 2.5 minutes, like that might be.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we can just do like entry of BOB, and then like basically the
Fair.
intro, and then a couple of seconds. And then we'll
True.
see. I mean, as long as the people get to see some cool gameplay here, it's all
Yeah.
fine for
So
me.
keep in mind, CCR, I was also distracting you with my voice in the first game. The second one, you were all focused with deafened commentary. So I thought, honestly, the Womp's Fortress entry was the perfect handicap.
Okay. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm down.
I'm down as well. All right. Yeah, anything we need to prep before? No, right? I think I'm
I-
ready.
Yeah, I'm ready as well. I would say let's have some time afterwards to kind of chat about what we do, and good luck.
Yeah, good luck and have fun.
Same.
All right, Wes, you can count down again if you want.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
It's me, Mario.
Game 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. For those of us just tuning in,
Mamma
welcome
mia.
in to the Speed Drum versus the Blindfolded race here on Bubzia and CZR drums. Bubzia and CCR are now heading into game 3 in this best of 3. This is it, winner take all. Bubzia took the first game with a casual 23-minute and 22-second run, good for second place on the Blindfolded leaderboard. And CCR took the second race with no handicap with a 21-27. How will game 3 play out now that we are re-implementing the handicap? If CCR can still hear me, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm very impressed by the first round that Bubzia displayed, so that really pushed me on the second round to get the best time I could possibly get, and that's what I'm gonna shoot for this third time around. Nice Lakitu skip, good start. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, the last race, he didn't even get the setup. He just walked directly onto the bridge. It's almost like he was trying to throw for content, maybe?
Scripted? Alright, and people on my stream, it looks like I'm still dropping frames here and there, so feel free to check out Bubzia's stream. Still keep my tab open. Let's get those stats in. And this won't be the last stream I do this year. I will be streaming some 120 later this month.
I do wonder if you having to share through Discord is causing some of the frame dropping troubles.
Most likely. I haven't tested like what exactly my system can handle in a while when it comes to Discord and such. So, yeah. Miss bomb clip. That's a good sign for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking like it will be at roughly a 2 minute and 40-something second handicap. Once you head into Womp's Fortress, I assume that you'll redef and got any final words here?
No, just everyone watching, have fun. These two creative ways of playing this game in a race format. And I'll see you afterwards.
All right, we will see you afterwards, Mr. Drums. Good luck and have fun in Game 3, buddy. That is legally his full name there, folks. First name is Caesar, otherwise known as CZR, and last name is Drums. And of course, my name is West Dog here in the commentary booth, joined by nobody. I am all alone. I am the alpha male. Woof woof. I feel so cringe saying that out loud. Please feel free to cancel me.
Thanks for the good lucks.
Alright, Bubzia has gotten a nice, clean ground pound of the Womp King. It's just a little off of the star, but he knows exactly where he needs to jump. So now with basically a 2-star handicap for Bubzia, let's see if CCR connects on Lakitu. Skip! Just avoiding the mode, being able to grab the bridge at the final second there. Getting a nice little pep talk here from Lakitu in Japanese. I do wonder if American version of the game is standardized for the blindfolded version as Bubzia connects on Cannonless for the first time. There will be no more Cannonless mishaps here in Game 3. I'm realizing because in the American version, as we'll see later in Cool Cool Mountain, the star spawns away from the penguin, which allows for his texture, not texture, but for his setup to work there with kicking off of the wall next to the cabin door. Whereas in Japanese, I imagine that would require a slightly different setup. CCR, unfortunately, not able to get bomb clip. Nosy doesn't have much time to waste, so he just decides to free the Chomp. Honestly, we're fans of freeing the Chomp here in the booth. I don't know how anybody in either of these chats feels. Oh, Mario taking a little bit of a concussion there off of the top of the wall. Very rare concussion here on Bob on Battlefield, but fortunately Mario is just shaking it off. We shall see if that's going to play further into the gameplay going forward as Bubzia is now going for top of the fortress. All right, Bubzia is absolutely in the groove right now, ladies and gentlemen, getting top of the fortress with ease. The fact that he still does not fall off of that tower when he gets that actually amazes me. For anybody who notices, CCR does temporarily go into Mario Cam for the start of the Womp's Fortress entries. You'll see that the next 4 times he comes into the stage here. That's because when in Mario Cam, it allows Mario to be perfectly lined up perpendicular to the tree, which allows for a nice grab on there. Whereas if you're in Lakitu Cam, you have to have a little bit more of a finer diagonal movement, which on a drum set, as you can imagine, is not quite the easiest to obtain. We'll take a look there as we're now exploring Sepia Tone again on the CCR stream. And there is the Mario Cam setup for the tree. Love to see it. Bubzia this go-around did not get lost in the lobby. He has now found his way to Cool Cool Mountain after collecting the Owl Star. Oh, as CCR takes a spill going for Into the Wild Blue. he gets a nice grab on the
Penguin
penguin.
strap? What the heck?
I think he's laughing at the penguin strat. Oh,
Not the
Bubzia!
strap. Oh, jeez.
He has lost track of where to drop the penguin just a little out of the pool, but that is where blindfolded practice comes into play, folks. He is able to find out where he needs to go. All right, he's got himself now locked into the corner. It's got the star. Magnificent. He even laughed it off a little bit, knowing what had just happened. As we see a collective sigh of relief here from people in the Bubzia chat. Again, for those who may just be tuning in here for the first time, welcome into the best of 3 drums versus blindfolded SM64 showcase. We are in game 3 of this best of 3. Bubzia took game 1, CCR took game 2, and now we are in the third and final showdown. In this third race here, we had a roughly 2-minute and 50-second handicap here for Bubzia, as game 2 was a complete blowout, so we'll see if the handicap comes into effect here for the race. West Dog here inside the commentary booth trying to make sense of all that is going on right now. I've seen some drum runs, I've seen some blindfolded runs, but seeing them both at the same time, I am just as amazed as everybody out there in the chat.
Mamma mia!
So I don't know if anybody can hear the Discord audio coming through on CCR's end, but that is, I believe, one of his follow alerts. Mamma mia! Alright, Bubzia. That's right, even in the first race, I believe, took a death in the Dark World by sliding off of the crystal, so he's had a clean Womp's Fortress, clean entry into the doors throughout the castle, and now is at a clean, deathless Dark World, as CCR has now collected his 6th and final star. Oh, not 6th and final star, his 5th and final star in the Womp's Fortress, as Bubzia is trying to find the pipe. He was so close, but decided to slide back down so he could readjust himself. He knows he's on the switch. He properly jumped back on the button so he can get back up there, as Bubzia takes a long jump past the pipe and just saves himself from going over the edge. He's now going to have to readjust himself here again. The end of Dark World proving to be maddening here for Bubzia. He's going to need to readjust himself on the ledge. All right, he's found the button as CCR is now returning Tuxie back to the baby mama. This is all the time that CCR is going to need to catch up as Bubzia finally grabs the pipe and goes in for the Bowser throw. Yes, for those again just tuning in, the score is 1-1. Bubzia took game 1, CCR took game 2. We are now in game 3 in this best of 3 showcase here. Winner take all. To my knowledge, there is nothing on the line but pride. As CCR unfortunately did not have the correct camera setup on the wall kick, so after falling down did a quick little readjustment and was able to go up there and get the wall kick that time. Now, Bubzia's got an entire Dark World lead over CCR. We will see how his Dark World no reds takes place here. Oh, CCR took a burn, unfortunately, from the Flame Spitter and fell off after losing control on the moving pads, allowing Bubzia to allowing Bubzia to widen the gap on his lead here. So he gets a beautiful triple jump over the dune, Pyramid Star, nice and easy, but CCR needing to take out some frustration on that Goomba, completely understandable. We all like to see some Goomba decimations. As CCR took a planned pause there. I don't know what that was. Maybe to perhaps stop himself, or maybe just an accidental tap of a button somewhere. Or should I say accidental tap of a pad somewhere.
Ah, get in.
CCR perhaps taking a page from West Dog in the bedroom, just hearing a desperation of "Get in!" Now that I've gotten my one dirty joke out of the way, let's continue. Clean throw here from CCR here for Bowser in the Dark World. His Bubzia gets a nice first star there for the cavern. Welcome in Koenig Wilhelm in the Bubzia chat. You are watching a best of 3 SM64 showcase between Bubzia, the blindfolded goat, and CCR, the drummer goat. We are in game 3 here in this best of 3. Bubzia took game 1 with a 23-minute and 22-second time after having a handicap of Womp's Fortress entry. CCR then took game 2 after they both decided to start at the exact same time. CCR got a 21-27 compared to Bubzia's 28-minute time, as he's now continuing to read the sign here in the Hazy Maze Cave, finally getting over it. And now in game 3, they've retreated back to the handicap of Womp's Fortress entry. That means CCR's run started once Bubzia entered into Womp's Fortress, and this looks to be a pretty close race here so far. Right, as CCR is now grabbing the Talon Star. Bubzia is having a hard time trying to find the wall to kick off of for the Rolling Rock Star, and does get it after trying to read some signs. I don't know why you would possibly want to read the sign unless it's in Braille, because Bubzia should be blindfolded right now. Maybe the sign is in Braille and is supporting all of the blindfolded gamers out there. We might have to ask Bubzia more about that. Alright, so now he has talked to Toad and will make his way into Lethal Lava Land for his final 2 stars. He does go Lethal Lava Land last, as it sets him up more optimally for the MIPS grab, as CCR is now into Lethal Lava Land himself. Both runners, if you think about it, are basically in sync, as they're now going for LLL red. CCR maybe not in sync as much anymore, as he had to go for some swag points with the backflip off of the sign push there. Good reds there from Bubzia. And CCR gets to grab the red coin star right as the puzzle reaches completion. Amazing. Ooh, as we're hearing some background commentary possibly from CZR wife. Those who do not know out there, CCR Drums is not only just a drummer and a speed drummer, but a husband and a father to a lovely, lovely woman and a lovely little girl who we saw at Summer Pace earlier this year. Unfortunately, CCR taking a dive into the deep, dark abyss in Hazy Maze Cave, as Bubzia has now got his 15th and final star. Nice little camera setup there, taking a good number of punches to normalize the camera to go directly behind Mario for the MIPS grab here. Still a relatively close race here in the Hazy Maze Cave. Bubzia has said multiple times that if MIPS does not go well, it takes an extra minute or 2 to get the backup. He's been perfect on MIPS here so far. Let's see if things continue here in game 3. Right, he's through the wooden door. As CCR has now talked to Toad. Bubzia is now getting ready for the setup. After running along the corner of the pillar, he now takes 4 grabs and grabs the miss for the 5th and final time and confirms he's in the doorway by running up against the hallway. He is now into dire docks as CCR is still 2 stars and a MIPS behind. Now, the blindfolded setup I'm used to seeing is you would normalize your movement along the wall and hit the switch, but Bubzia has figured out where he needs to go for the back of the tail on the submarine. Actually insane. If anybody is hearing the intermittent drum padding in the background, by the way, that is because ZCR, when he is transitioning out of a stage, he does like to have a drum fill to provide some kick butt drum sounds. If you guys would like to hear what the drum pads sound like on CCR's end, please remember to go follow him on his stream, whether you're over there right now or tuning in on the Bubzia channel. And speaking of Bubzia, his commentator was so focused on promoting the stream, Bubzia may have taken an extra burn there as he only had 1 piece of the pie left. Fortunately, he grabbed those couple of coins to keep himself alive. He's now readjusting his beat count right now to make sure he can line himself up with the proper Fire C cycle that we're going to see here. Absolutely insane stuff. Just like we're seeing this insane MIPS grab here from CCR. Out of the wooden door. Let's see. He's through the 30-star door. There we go. Bubzia, camera's a little off, so it's hard for us to see what's going on. But rest assured, Bubzia knows what is going on. He's now at the top of the platform, and he's found his way up there. Looks like this go-around, he could not do the backflip onto the back like he's used to. He had to find himself by rubbing up alongside the wall. I thought for a moment he was about to go for the long jump strat, but fortunately, he is just setting himself back up to go straight down the middle. Actually, crazy thing about...
Oh no.
Actually, crazy thing about the blindfolded there is having to know all of the backups in the event that the first cycle does not go well. Bubzia is having to adjust himself here in Fire C. We could be seeing a lead change here before our very eyes, folks. He's not taking any burns, but he needs to get out of the hole if he just knows to jump. As CCR is now grabbing the star on the sub, is about to make his way into Fire C. All right, look, sounds like Bubzia has found his way. Oh, he got his way out, but went back into the hole. Oh my gosh, come on, Bubzia.
What is this? Where,
oh my gosh.
Where's Mario? There's no sound. Okay. Ah, okay, I'm stupid.
Oh my gosh. Listening into Bubzia right now, trying to find himself on the pole. We still don't know what's going on because the camera is just out all over the place. CCR, meanwhile, is catching up here in Fire C. We might be seeing our first sink here momentarily, folks, as Bubzia is getting himself readjusted for the wall kicks. Maybe.
Oh my god, dude. The backup.
Oh my god, on the edge but stays afloat. Now finally making his way into the toilet bowl as CCR is not too far behind. We have now got a race that's completely in sync here in Fire C. This race may actually be scripted once. Actually, folks, this is ridiculous. All right, Bubzia. Oh no, Bubzia, no! Unfortunately, too far to grab Bowser's tail with the glitch. Not table, but tail with the glitch. So he took the burn and fell off the platform, which means CCR has now taken the lead after connecting on that throw. But it ain't over yet, folks. It does come down to BLJs. Even the speed drummer has have some unfortunate luck with the BLJs, but unfortunately Bubzia grabbed the tail before he could move Mario a little bit farther, which puts him farther back in the lead. Let's see how the BLJs go here for Mr. Drums. All right, let's see. He's got the Mario Camp setup going. Bubzia's finally got the tail grab. CCR not able to connect on the BLJ's first try. Not able to connect on the second try. Wait a minute. Nope, he got it just at the tail end of the stairs. That right there could be the difference he needs in order to win this race. Let's see how the rest of this goes. Oh, CCR, yep. Having to readjust his angle. He knew he was heading for Wet Dry World with that angle. Gets the speed, gets past the invisible wall, and is now finding his way to Bowser in the sky. As we're seeing people in the Bubzia chat praying for Sweegie. I'm assuming that would mean Sweegie BLJs, because I don't know what good Sweegie could do in the blindfolded aspect of things. Whoa! Oh! He got near instant BLJs, but lost the speed going up the stairs. Might have been tapping just a little bit too quickly. As CCR is continuing to traverse Bowser in the sky. Unfortunate, it looks like the meltdown is taking place here on the Bubzia end. Once he lost his positioning there in Fire Sea, it just looked to be an absolute avalanche. CCR now taking a planned long jump to navigate across the blocks here. All right, as he gets on the pole, let's see if Bubzia is maintaining speed to get through the wall. He does. All right, Bubzia's now getting ready for the BLJs on the Infinite Staircase as Mario gets a little love tap on the butt there from Goomba.
Bro.
Bubzia sounds like he had the BLJs but lost the speed, and now, there we go, he's inside of Bowser in the sky. We'll have to see how Bowser RNG plays out here for CCR. It's a second jump there as Bubzia is now navigating the beginning. It still could theoretically be anybody's race here, folks. As Bowser is just hopping around more than the Easter Bunny here in the final stage as he takes another hop. That is allowing Bubzia to catch up here as CCR is telling Bowser to wrap it up. All right, there's another hop from Bowser. Oh, Bubzia not connecting on left side. That looked like it might be GG's there for Bubzia, unfortunately. So it looks like it's all coming down to this third and final throw. And in game 3, ladies and gentlemen, CCR is going to take home the victory here in the showcase.
Oh.
In this best of 3 showcase, we went the distance here in game 3. CCR pulling off the reverse sweeping comeback, being down 1-0 and now taking the last 2 games for the Dubskis. As he is, of course, rocking out in a drum solo as Mario flies away in Bowser in the sky.
All right, GG's. Let's go. I think with the handicap, that was about a 23-minute run.
Give or take, yeah. I think it was about 2 minutes and 50 seconds when you reset, and you had a 25.
Huh? Am I up?
Like so, yeah. I think that might have actually been like a 22-minute time with the handicap.
Okay, yeah. That was another really solid run. Few mistakes here and there. But, yeah. We took it home.
For the fans. Now, just so you know, Bubzia did have the lead on you for a good portion of the race, but in Fire Sea at the very end, he lost his positioning and got stuck on a pole for literally what felt like a minute and a half. So that gave you the opening you needed to take the lead, and once you took it, you just never looked back.
Yep.
I don't know if you're watching the stream or not.
I was glancing over here and there, and yeah, so I just... And, you know, I knew that Fire Sea was probably going to be where we were going to be neck and neck, potentially, if his MIPS went right, or not that bad. And that was the case. Once I saw that we were both in Bowser 2, I knew it was going to be really close. But of course, the Bowsers Blindfolded are a beast.
Yeah, you guys were basically synced up for throws, but unfortunately he missed his positioning there too. He was just the first go around too far ahead of Bowser, so he got burned. And then the second go around he was too close to Bowser, so he missed the ability to throw him straight. So then that just once again widened the gap.
Sweet.
3 for 3 on the Bowser throws here for Bubzia.
Bubzia. Thanks, Anno. Thanks, 52, Coney. I'm Treasure. Eterand. Appreciate y'all. GG's.
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 Ooh,
Bubzia.
25.
Alright.
Nice, dude. GG's.
All right, let me ask this right out of the gate, Bubzia. What happened in Fire Sea? It
I
looked like you
have-
had to reposition yourself for the beats there because you weren't able to make the early cycle. But once you got to the pole, what happened?
Yeah, so like the cycle that I used for the second one, the lava boost, is my backup cycle. It's the one that I recently made for the new beginner tutorial of 16 star. So I kind of had that in mind. What happened at the second pole up there, I have no idea. I literally don't know I don't know how I even backed it up, because I like turned the C left, C right like super randomly. And eventually I just found the wall randomly, and it was so lucky.
And with the cams, you never know if it's gonna be, you know, 2C rights are gonna actually give you
Insane
2C
show by
rights.
both of you.
Yep,
If you're doing a backup, right, it's like blind.
exactly,
Literally.
exactly. Literally. Yeah, it was a mess, the Fire Sea ending. Also then I had to restart the fight 3 times or twice or so. I don't know why I grabbed him once with like a triple punch. It never happened.
Thank you, Squirv.
Oh
No,
yeah, thank you very much for the 500. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could glance over and see race, and you were pretty much ahead of me until
really?
Fire Sea. I
Really?
think we were both on Bowser
Yeah.
throws, and that's where we synced up.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
up
so
to
you-
that point, it was.
You were in Fire Sea when CCR just got to Dire Docks, but with the mishap taking place on the poles, you guys basically got into sync on throws. And then that first go around, were you just a little too far ahead of Bowser that he threw the flame on you before you could grab him?
Yeah. Yeah, because I tried to do the damageless strat where I jump over him and not get damage boosted, because I wasn't sure about my health after the backup.
Okay, yeah, that's another.
And then I probably miscounted a tiny bit. But yeah, nice.
It was a really close race, and part of me was hoping there would be a little bit of a BLJ mistake on CCR's end. Unfortunately, the double bases did not fully cooperate.
Mamma mia!
I mean, they
Exactly,
did.
Mario. Mamma
Yeah.
mia.
Yeah, the BLJs went well. I knew that was the last point of my run that I could potentially like get Bubzia some space. But yeah, they worked out. They worked out pretty well.
Nice, that's good to hear.
Bubzia, I was gonna say, some people in your chat, I think, were asking about how my controls work. So
Yes, if
don't
you
mind,
want, absolutely go ahead and like do a little demo or like talk about it if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to turn on your input display for the people to see at home?
Yes, I'm actually going to set up the EverDrive so I can also go wherever.
Mhm.
But basically, I connected my drum set, which is a professional, like mid-class professional drum set used for live performances and such. I repurposed it first on the Project 64 emulator so that the MIDI signals from the instrument were sending keyboard strokes to the emulator. So then that was a really easy way to get started with Super Mario 64. I started with Ocarina of Time, and my first drum speedrun ever was defeat Ganon, Ocarina of Time, and it took me under 30 minutes. And then quickly after that, I switched to Super Mario 64. I adopted the controls from Ocarina of Time, so still an N64 format. But I fell in love with Super Mario 64 speedrunning just because of how rewarding it is when you're a beginner, intermediate, even more advanced. And in my case, it was so accessible on the drums to be able to do some of the speedrunning stuff. All right, I don't know what my EverDrive's doing, but it'll pop up in a bit. So before I started speedrunning, I actually was a drummer for college pep bands, marching bands, heavy metal bands, all kinds of things in the past. And I'm actually an engineer. That's my full-time job. So this became more of a hobby, and it has taken up all my drumming time since. So anytime I have free time, this is what I'm doing. I'm either routing or working on the controls, or practicing for runs.
Are you exclusively doing Mario right now, or do you have some other projects and stuff as well?
Exclusively Mario at the moment, but I have, here and there tried. I've tried Breath of the Wild runs. I know you were doing that too, and my best time ended up being an hour and a half, like a little bit over, and I never PB'd after that. It's a really hard speed run to do on the drums.
Okay.
Because connecting on a Switch with the drum controls, it's super wonky.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can imagine. And if you would use the emulator of the Switch, would that help? Maybe
it could potentially. I just know that the physics aren't exact in Breath of the Wild emulator.
Okay.
So maybe some of the bullet time bounces, which I do one during the run. I don't know if it would work or not. So I just stuck to the Switch to try to keep the authenticity. That's what I go for Super Mario 64 as well.
Real
just
hardware
playing on
stuff,
N64 became the standard way, and I wanted to keep as close to that as possible. My EverDrive is being funky right now, so let me open up my input display real quick. And for those in your chat, they should be able to see it on my gameplay in your stream. Anyway, so a couple months after I did emulator, I found Onosaurus, who's someone in the task community, and they helped me set up the drums to the N64. So I'm using the same device that taskers use to do task runs on console, and we just wrote a custom Python script so it listens for MIDI and sends out N64 right directly into the N64 itself. And since I've been able to do runs on a console, and that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years, really.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So first, shameless plug, I do have new merch. It says Speed Drums, and it has the input display itself. So if you ever forget what the controls are, you can look at your shirt. But basically, the very fundamental controls are up, right, down, left. Those are the 4 drums that I have here. And you can see that Mario's movement is staggered. So how do I make it not staggered? I can either roll on the drum, or I can hit the drum really hard, and that's going to toggle direction. Good, right? I can also mix toggles and rolls to get those diagonals. So if you ever see me hold diagonal, I'm adding one drum plus the other, like that. Now, there's also some sections where I quick want to turn just where he's facing, for example. And so if I hit the drums really softly, you'll get sort of that ESS type of off-center joystick position.
Mm-hmm.
This also is crucial for cannonless to get that walk off the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for BLJs, I actually have a second mode. This is just like a normal mode, what you just saw. The second mode just toggles everything and allows me to spam A. I use this for Bowser throws. I'm gonna play the Bowser throw beat. You can see the joystick spinning. And it also, for BLJs, I use this mode, and it allows me to spam A as fast as I want. Now, I do try to stick to that 110 beats per minute to get like the most consistency out of the BLJs. But I can hit as fast as I want. Really. I would say BLJs are actually easier on the they're still as inconsistent and still luck dependent. I don't have that kind of setup. But definitely a lot easier to spam with both your feet than
Okay.
with one finger.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's it overall. This is Z. It's my hi-hat pedal. That's my left foot. And then this symbol is R. That's how I change cameras. This symbol is B. And then the edges of the drums are the C buttons. The same thing. Up, right, left, and down. And once you put all of that together, you can do a full % run. One fact, actually, for the first time ever at Pace, about a month ago, I guess, 2 people were able to finish a full 16-star drum % run on a practice ROM, on the practice ROM.
Really?
So for the first time ever, other than me, 16-star run, and although it was on a practice ROM, clearly other people can do it as well.
Okay.
So maybe there'll be some competition
Nice.
in 2024.
If we ever meet in person, I need to try the blindfolded drum.
Dude, yes, that would be awesome. I mean, I'm going to AGDQ. I don't know what your plans are, but maybe
yeah.
ESA. ESA would be another forum
Yeah.
where we could meet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, AGDQ
How
I
does
will not
chat?
be there this time, unfortunately, but maybe in the future eventually it will line up.
Yeah, I'm looking at your chat. No, there's no other active drum speedrunner. I'm the only one that's been doing it since 2020. It is a high barrier of entry because of the equipment and the custom scripts and all that and the hardware.
Yeah, the setup seems pretty a lot, and like you need to know what you have and how to connect everything and stuff.
Yeah, but if you reach out on Discord, I'll do my best to help you get set up with at least an emulator, because the emulator a lot easier to set up. If you already have existing instruments, you really don't have to spend any money to get that set up.
So as long as the instrument can do like a MIDI output, it basically is good to go.
Yeah, that's it. And so on my script, I have like MIDI note 42 will trigger joystick up.
Okay.
MIDI note X, whatever. So you can assign those however you want. And I even have the D-pad assigned on my little piano. And so when I'm practicing, that's how I do level resets and save states and all that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I used to have a MIDI keyboard at home, or like a digital piano. So maybe it would be worth to try to connect that somehow.
Yeah, I think so. There's been some piano runs. You know, it's pretty easy because you can hold down the button, right? On drums, you have to like be playing and rolling and stuff. But there has been definitely that, and Guitar Hero controllers I've seen as well.
Yeah, Guitar Hero controllers are popular in games. Definitely. And yeah, for those who don't know, CZR is actually gonna perform Blindfolded 16-star at AGDQ in next month,
Drum
right?
percent, not blindfolded.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I was about to say that's news to me.
You can try if you want. Yeah, no, so drum percent. So very excited for that. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and Bubzia, can you talk a little bit about what you do, sort of your history of blindfolded? I know you've been around doing blindfolded runs for what, 8 years?
Yeah, like 7 years at this point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like beginning 2017. So yeah, it's getting to the 7th year now. Yeah, and I just decided to close my eyes one day and then
And never opened them again.
yeah. So now how it all started is mostly just like inspiration from other blindfolded runs back in the days. There weren't many. There was like Run a Guy with Ocarina of Time and stuff. And I just found that like this logical approach to finding the setups is really cool. And yeah, since I wasn't really a speedrunner back then, I just had some knowledge of, or like not knowledge, but I saw some speedruns of Mario. I just decided to like, yeah, I will try to get like a star or two, and then like 3 stars, 4 stars, and then suddenly it became 16 star. And yeah, since then I've done tons of different games, optimized Mario to hell and back.
Yeah.
That was, yeah, Mario is definitely my most optimized run. The problem with blindfolded runs, especially if you grind for PBs, and also what you saw now, for example, in the second run, is that like small mistakes already make big time loss usually. So it's very hard to back things up in a quick manner. So usually if you make a mistake, it's just instantly rip run. You cannot quickly like, okay, adjust the angle and then do the backup with like if in visual. But that's one thing of blindfolded that's really rough if you go for very optimized times. That's why like 16 star right now is at 22 minutes, and yeah, it's I wouldn't say impossible to beat, but it's really rough at this point. Like you really need to grind to your hardest to get there. And yeah, that's just my daily life now. I'm just grinding 0 star at this point, which is even worse than 16 star probably, like 100% actually. It's on pain levels of 120 star. Honestly, maybe even more. 120 star was pretty chill still because you could like progress, and 0 star is just grinding the same trick over and over again every day for hours.
Yeah,
it's just too precise.
That's right. I was going to bring up your 120 run because I feel like that's been definitely one of the more notable accomplishments that you've done. I mean, it's a huge deal that you were able to get all the 100 coin stars. To me, that like blows me away.
Yeah,
especially like DDD, right?
DDD and LLL, damn.
Yeah,
those two I will never forget.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing some 120 myself after pace and watching all the runs. It's not at all optimized on drums, but I do think I can beat my 4 hour and 20-minute time. That's where it's at right now.
Okay.
But it took, the first time I did it, it was about 5.5 hours, and I was just pooped afterwards. You can imagine just like playing and playing and playing. I think I lost an hour in Rainbow Ride, and so that alone was very painful.
I can imagine, yeah. These long runs tend to, it's much more than just like gameplay. It's like you need to keep your focus up, you need to keep like body-wise in good shape and stuff. Like it's a lot for speedrunners. Especially with like different setups than usual.
Exactly. I agree.
No, but excited to see. Honestly, 120, I think especially now with the hype going around it with carpetless and stuff, it could be fun to see the drum 120 again.
Yeah, no carpetless though. I've tried it, and ever since I reached out to you for chat, I like the very first days that carpetless was found, and Bubzia started posting like, I can do it 3 times in a row. I was like, dude, like, what the hell? What are you doing? Tell me the sauce. But no, on the drums, I think it's extremely difficult to get frame perfect. inputs
Mm.
because there's a little bit of a lag. I don't think I had mentioned that at any point.
Mm.
But compared to a regular controller, there is a couple frames of lag.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I can imagine because I guess it
yeah,
needs to convert the signals and stuff, etc.,
correct,
etc.
correct. And so for like every wall kick, you have 5 frames that you get that wall kick off. And the wall kick itself is not hard to do on drums. It's whenever you're required to get a first frame or second frame, third frame, that it gets a little trickier. So something like Carpetless that has a row of very precise inputs. It's been very.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do that. I've been very close, but
Mm.
maybe next year.
Maybe. At least for a clip, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, watch out for a clip just somewhere,
Yeah.
and you'll know.
No, that's really, really cool.
I have a question from chat. I think this is one of your chatters. What other games do you play on drums? I've done Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, and let's see. Those are the main games that I've optimized. But I have times in SMB as well. Let's see. Pokemon Red, Outlast. I've done an Outlast
Ooh,
speed
really?
drum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this crazy category where you go out of bounds and stuff.
Yeah, the one that
Okay.
it takes like 12. I think the record's at 10 minutes ish. I don't know.
Okay.
And I got like a 12-minute time. It was pretty good.
Ooh.
I've done Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Fall Guys. I mean, anything on PC, I can connect the drums to, no problem. The Switch is a little trickier, and then the N64 is very specifically optimized for SM64. But I'm sure I can like pull up any game and get going.
Someone mentioned Banjo-Kazooie as a suggestion. I can +1 that.
Yeah. I mean, casual or runs?
I guess first casual and then maybe eventually runs.
I haven't played it since I was a kid, but
Yeah.
yeah, that one. Majora's Mask is also another one that's like Ocarina of Time, so I wouldn't have to reinvent the drum controls for that one. Any games you're looking forward to next year? Playing Blindfolded, GTA 6.
Yeah. I'll be in the roleplay server and I'll be the blind guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I have so many plans. Extremely many plans. Since years already, my list is just growing and growing. Next year specifically, plan-wise, Blindfolded will be 0 star. I need to finish it. Might take still a couple of months, maybe. I might go back to 16 star with the LBLJ route, which might we theorized since a couple of months that a sub 20 blindfolded should be possible if I do like a crazy route with LBLJ and like super hard stars. But that's gonna be really painful. The thing is, right now I feel like in my peak skill wise, now after my 1 star grind and stuff, I feel like really good at Mario. And I think I will never feel that good again. So if I don't do it now, it will kind of go away. But I'm a bit scared of that grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've thought about returning to 16 star, like actual optimizing. Right now the PB's at 1948. I think my sum of best is in the 18-minute time. And I thought of potentially switching to Dark World Reds, but that star itself is so difficult on drums to get all the camera changes, the direction changes, and so it ends up being not worth it most of the time.
Okay.
But of course, if I'm trying to like shave the last few minutes, that is one way. But LBLJ, never, dude. How consistent is that on Blindfolded?
At this point, I hit it like basically every attempt because I do this like 100 times a day since a month. So
well, yeah, that's true.
It's just the brute force learning.
Basically, yeah. No, you're set for LBLJ route then.
Yeah, I definitely fail it sometimes, and especially sometimes I need longer, which in 16 star would mean a reset already. Like if I take like twice, for example, to get out of bounds, then it's already not worth anymore compared to the old route.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's still one question. Do you mostly speedrun 3D games? I guess you kind of answered with your list, but there was also SMB you said, right?
Yes,
Super
I've
Mario
done some
Bros.
SMB, and 2D games are definitely much simpler on the drums. And as far as mapping out the controls, there's just less controls to do it. For Mario specifically, though, like the way I just have the drum set up, I'm rolling on one drum, the one that presses right most of the time. So it's just like mostly my feet doing the A and B presses. So it's not as involved as a 3D game where I'm trying to like also move in a 3-dimensional space. And then a level above that is something like Breath of the Wild, where there was aiming as well and changing like where I'm looking. And I was able to map out a whole Switch controller on the, or at least necessary inputs to do full Breath of the Wild runs.
That makes sense, yeah.
But none of this is fun. I'm kidding. No, it's fun, but like Bubzia mentioned, it's part of like the routes and learning the mechanisms of the games, the strats, and pulling them off. It's a very satisfying process.
Yeah, definitely. Same for Blindfolded. Like the routing is usually the even more fun part, and finding out how to do stuff than actually running and grinding it afterwards. So I can relate.
Yeah. Awesome. Wes, do you have any final things to say? I don't know about you. I'm gonna end stream after.
Same.
Okay.
Actually, a crazy race. I did like that somebody, let me see, Nico in Bubzia's chat said that regardless of you removing the head start on Womp's Fortress entry or not, the outcomes would have been the same every single time. So just glad that regardless of how it was set up, these were some good, clean races. We went the distance. Honestly, wasn't sure how it was all going to play out, and it was a very tight race. Thank you both for inviting me on for commentary. Hope when you go back and listen to it, I hope I didn't make too much of a fool of myself or I explained things okay.
No, I'm sure you did well. No,
Yeah,
thank you
I'm
very,
sure you
very
did
much
well.
for joining us and helping us out here with the commentary. I hope you enjoyed it too. And big shoutouts one more time.
CCR, I am going to still see if I can make my way out to Pittsburgh for GDQ. And Bubzia, I'll have you know that probably starting early next year, I'm going to start learning 16-star blindfolded. So I'm hoping you've got some fresh tutorials ready to post on YouTube.
Oh yeah, the tutorial is very close to releasing. I have good news for you. But if you need early access or something, then just hit me a DM, you know, like.
Ooh, early access. I might have to go support the Patreon.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. No, but there will be, the new tutorial is close to ready, and very happy to hear that you want to try it.
Yeah, I'm trying to complete a run in every single category extension, so that means I will have to inevitably learn blindfolded, so I might as well rip the band-aid off now.
I need to add drum set on there before you're done.
There's
on
also blindfolded 120 star if you want to try.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, no, that would literally take 3 years of my life.
Has anyone else shown interest, Bubzia, in doing 120?
No. We struggle to even find interest for 16 star because it's such a hard entry barrier. Like, we have right now, it's just me and Nico who are like active. Basically, every other also active runner has quit at this point. So yeah, it's just a bit of a hard category, you know. It's not.
I remember
everyone.
I was trying to get a race with you and Handyman last summer.
Yeah,
but
that was so unfortunate.
His computer went kaput, and he has never come back since.
Yeah, actually, my community doesn't really know about that, I think, but yeah, Handy is a regular and super good friend of ours, and we were setting up a race with Westdog, and it didn't work out because you know why Handy quit, right? Like his computer died, and then he found a new job and stuff. And that was exactly at the time when the race was about to happen. Like, we had everything set up already and stuff. So it was very, very unfortunate. Big shoutouts to Handy, though. It's best guy.
Major shoutouts to Handy.
Absolutely. It's also so unfortunate because we also wanted to do like 2-player, 1 controller runs because we live like super close to each other randomly.
Oh, nice. That's, yeah,
But
that's sweet.
yeah, it all happened a tiny bit too late. Well,
That's how it is.
that's how it
I
is.
also because of my job, I haven't really been able to stream this year. But I just started a new job, so we'll see how it goes.
Ooh, nice! Congrats.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think I will be slowly going, guys. Thank you so much again
good.
for hanging out, for joining the race, for commentating the race. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I'm sure you'll be interested in doing this again in the future. It'd be awesome if at some point we can organize it in a live setting. But you know, we're wishing here, we're dreaming.
Yep. We will see how it goes.
Also, shameless promotions to both CCR and myself here in the Bubzia chat. Make sure to go follow the Drum Goat and, I don't know, the Throat Goat.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Go check both of them out,
Yes.
please.
Awesome.
I tried to do like some shoutouts a second ago, but my mods I think did it already. There's like a cooldown.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Bubzia mods.
All
All right, everyone on my stream, I'm about to head out. I'll see. Check out for announcements on when I'm doing 120. It's going to be sometime next week. And check out Bubzia and Wes.
Thanks again, boys. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
All right. So, just from my side also still, thank you very much for watching, guys. Was a really cool race, really cool experience. Hope you liked it. And I'll be back on Monday with more 0 star, the usual time. You know how it goes. Also, Snowgel, thank you for the sub. 6 months, really appreciate it. I don't know if you're still here, but welcome back to the Star Crew. And Skfurvi, thank you for the 500 bits. Appreciate it so much. And yeah, that's about it from my side. Is anyone online we can race? Not raced it. Raid. too much in the race. I cannot believe I hit Mips clip 3 times in a row though. That was sick. Considering I haven't practiced since so long. But yeah, we're gonna quickly rate Niniste, French streamer, so warning for French language. But doing 70 star, and I know her because she played Dark Edition recently. My ROM hack. So just send some good lucks, have some positive vibes, and have a nice weekend especially. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys. See you around, and see you on Monday. Bye. Take care. I'm your #1 fan, Bubs. I can't wait for my TikTok video. Nice, dude. It will come. Don't worry about it.